This is Nathan Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. Today is Tuesday, August 20th, 2024. We are located at 1431 Livonia Ave, Los Angeles, California, 90035. We're performing a video waistline and sewer line inspection through a end of the line waistline here, and it is in the crawl space just on the right hand side of the house. And this is our 3-inch waistline here underneath the master bathroom, and this is the driveway coming up on the right hand side. This is the backyard area, and we're just going to place our camera head at the top of the end of the line clean out there and zero out, and we're just going to take a good look at our waistlines. We are zeroed out here, and you can see we do have a tie-in that is for the toilet, so we're just going to continue to push out. We do have other inspector inside running some water as well, so we're just going to continue to push out. And we are in black ABS. You can see there is just a little bit of, you can see there we do have a tie-in there, some water flowing. You can see it's coming in right there. So we're just going to utilize this water to help us push out. So we're just going to continue to push out and take a good look. And we got some more tie-ins there. We're just going to pause our mic here, and we're just going to utilize this water to help us push out. Make a little bit of a turn here. And you can see we transition into cast iron. So we're just going to pull back a little bit. Pull back just a little bit more, and we're going to locate that transition there. So we're just going to pause push in just a little bit more, and we'll pause right here and locate. Okay, we did go ahead and locate this area, and it is still underneath the house there. And when we did go look in the crawl space, we did see the black ABS sewer pipe. It does make a dive into the dirt, and I think right when the dive into the dirt, it transitions into cast iron waistline here. So we are still in cast iron waistline, so we're just going to continue to push out, take a good look. And the cast iron waistline does have some buildup, some scaling there. It is period of the home. So we'll push out to approximately 45 feet on our camera monitor, and we'll pause there and locate and see where we are. And we'll pause here for a moment, and we're going to locate. Okay, we did go ahead and locate this area, and this area would be a good place to put a mainline sewer clean out. This is where you transition from underneath the house to outside of the house, and that is our transition from waste line to sewer line. And this is our sewer line now, so we're just going to go again to push out, take a good look at all the cast iron sewer line. And we did go ahead and mark that area, and it was at approximately 2 foot 0 inches deep on our camera monitor. So we're just going to continue to push out. And the cast iron is period of the home. You can see there is some scaling and some buildup. So we're just going to continue to push out, take a good look. We're going to try to shake our camera head here. Got a little debris there. And we're just going to continue to push out. Got the debris off. So we're just going to continue to push out. You can see some more scaling and debris there. It's very difficult to tell the joints because of the scaling there. You can see some more debris. And we make a little bit of a turn. And we're still in cast iron sewer line. So we're just going to continue to push out. Make another turn here. And we're just going to pull back just a little bit. You can see there we are transitioning from cast iron into vitreous clay. So we'll just pull back just a little bit, and that's our transition right there. So we'll just push out just a little bit, and we'll pause and locate. We'll just push out just a little bit more right there. And we're going to pause and locate here. Okay, we did go ahead and locate the transition here from cast iron to vitreous clay, and it is just in the middle of the driveway at approximately 7 foot 0 inches deep. And that is our transition from cast iron sewer line to vitreous clay sewer line. And the vitreous clay is still on the property, and it is in the driveway. So we're just going to continue to push out, take a good look. And that joint there seems to be in fair and maintainable condition, as well as that joint. And you can see there is the test tee there for the sidewalk area. So we're just going to continue to push out, and we're going to transition into our lateral. You can see there's a little bit of a shift there in that joint. Nothing too major. And this joint seems to be in fair and maintainable condition as well. So we're just going to continue to push out. And that joint there seems to be in fair and maintainable condition, as well as that joint. That joint as well. And that joint there seemed to be in fair and maintainable condition, as well as that joint. A little bit of shift in that joint there. You could see a little bit of offset from the 6 o'clock all the way around towards the 11 o'clock area. So we're just going to continue to push out. You can see there in that joint. And we're going to make a little bit of a turn, and we drop into our city sewer saddle. So we're just going to pull back. This is our city sewer saddle. That is our city sewer beneath us. We're just going to pull back and take a good look at our saddle here. You can see there appears to be very large concrete overpour in there, or a root intrusion. It's very difficult to see, but when we get to the office, we'll be able to blow it up in a little bit better on our bigger screen and take a good look at it. So we're just going to pull back just a little bit more so we can take a good look, and we'll pause here for a moment. Okay, we did go ahead and locate this area. We are in the street. We did mark it with a orange dot of paint in the street. It was approximately 16, 17 feet there. So this is our sewer saddle, and you can see there is quite a large root intrusion there in the joint. And you can see just behind that root intrusion there is a crack in the saddle. And we'll just push out a little bit so we can take a little bit better look at it. And you can see there is a little bit of a crack. That is our saddle. And we'll just begin to pull back and take a good look at all our vitreous clay sewer line. So again, pulling back, you can see a little bit of root intrusion in there in that joint, and you can see in that joint there's a little bit of an offset from the 6 o'clock all the way around to the 11 o'clock area. So we're just going to continue to pull back, and you can see in that joint as well there's a little bit of an offset as well around the 6 o'clock to 11 o'clock area. So we're just going to continue to pull back, and that joint as well had a little bit of offset too, and we'll just pull back. That joint there seemed to be in fair and maintainable condition, as well as that joint, and as well as that joint. No root intrusions, no offsets, no breaks. That joint seems to be in fair and maintainable condition as well as that joint. And we're going to come up a little bit. We're coming up a little bit of a stack. You can see that joint there seems to be in fair and maintainable condition, as well as that joint. A little bit of debris there you can see. And we are transitioning from vitreous clay into cast iron. And we did go ahead and mark that, and that is in the driveway area. We marked it with a red crayon, and we are in the cast iron. The cast iron is period of the home. It does have scaling and buildup. So we're just going to continue to pull back. Make a little bit of a turn. And you can see in that cast iron joint, definitely period. There's root, or not roots, there's buildup and scaling in there. So we're going to continue to pull back. And we're going to make a little bit of a turn, and we'll continue to pull back. We are still in cast iron sewer line, and we just transition back into black ABS. We're just going to push out just a little bit, and you can see here this is our transition. We do have the kitchen tie-in right there just above us, and we're just going to continue to pull back. We are in black ABS waistline now. And we did take a good look at all the black ABS waistline. It all did seem to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. So we're just going to continue to pull back. And those joints there seem to be in fair maintainable condition. And we're just going to continue to pull back to our end of the line clean out here. And we're going to pull up and out of our clean out, and that will conclude our video sewer line and waistline inspection.